Hello, everybody. Today I am talking about Sandhi planets. So, Sandhi planets are planets that are on the border. So, at the end of one sign or at the beginning of the other sign. So, what is the difference between Sandhi and Gandanta, as well as what is the impact of Sandhi planets? Hello, this is Komilla Sutton, and we are talking Vedic astrology today. And I would request all of you to please like my channel and also put the bell button so that you can get instantly information about what I'm doing. I am regularly twice a week posting stuff on transits as well as on tutorials about teaching Vedic astrology. So you can gain a lot from it, and I would appreciate it. Thank you. We are talking about Sandhi planets and what is the difference between Sandhi planet and Gandanta planet. So Sandhi literally means at the border, at the edge, and it is also what is connecting between something else. So that means you're at the edge, and so you could say like some kind of a border between two countries, or there's something between two neighbors. So this is between two signs. So when a planet is straddling the two signs, so that means it's either at the end of a sign or at the beginning of the sign, it is regarded as a Sandhi planet. And therefore, Parashar gives avasthas or states of the planets, and the Sandhi planet can either be in Mrita Avastha, and Mrita Avastha is very old or death-like Avastha, or it is in Bala Avastha, like a childlike state. So depending on either one of these states, I'll do another video about the Avasthas, but means that the planet is got some, either it's too lazy to kind of done everything and seen everything in life and doesn't want to activate itself, or it is behaving impulsively. And generally the ending of the even odd signs is in Mrita Avastha, and the beginning of the even signs is Mrita Avastha, and the ending of even signs is Bala Avastha, and ending of start of signs is odd signs is Bala Avastha. So Bala means childhood and Mrita means very old or death-like. So these are avasthas of the planets, and a planet in Sandhi means it's beyond 29 degrees. And therefore it is now in the mood to transition. It's no longer in the mood to stay in that house, and it's moving on. I made another video about the Sankrantis of the sun. So those are always celebrated every year to every month, sorry. Those are always celebrated every month so that we are keeping ourselves in balance and conscious of the change of the sun's energy. But these Sandhis, you can have a Sandhi planet in your chart, and it can have a major effect on you because the planet is Sandhi. And of course, a lot of the Sandhi planets, especially the late degrees planets, can also be Atmakaraka. So I feel that, Atmakaraka is a very mature planet, and I made a video about Atmakarakas as well, so you can listen to that. But the point is this, that these planets have something extra to deal with. And then right at the early degrees also is regarded as Sandhi. That means it's transiting between one to the other. And there are different qualities you can see. Is the Sandhi planet retrograde? That means it's gone forward and come back into the sign as well. Or it is just going direct. Is moon in Sandhi? So there are obviously 12 sandhis between 12 signs, that is correct. But then some of these sandhis are more complicated, and these are Gandanta sandhis. Cancer to Leo, Scorpio to Sagittarius, and Pisces to Aries. So the Gandanta sandhis. So firstly, when you're checking your chart, you see, have I got any planet in sandhi? Is this an Atmakaraka planet? So I personally have Atmakaraka in sandhi. I don't see any negative point in it. I feel it has been very powerful for me and very strong. Yet in the sandhi means that there is some transitional aspect. Maybe it is encouraging me to change what I had to do, and it is very mature because a planet that has crossed the whole sign means it has seen the world and it has seen everything, and it is mature and able to guide you. So when you are looking at sandhis in your natal chart, then see when you come to those sandhi dashas, that means dashas where the planet is sandhi, or you come to the bhuktis of the sandhi planets, then you are taking that extra information in your mind and thinking about how that is affecting what is the special quality of the sandhi. Of course, you are taking into account the 4 Gandanta positions as well. And then you are watching transits by Sandhi as well. That means that when a planet is changing signs, then that planet is now finished with this particular sign, whichever sign it is, and it is moving on. So those few days, it's a generally good idea to be conscious of the transformation and change. Now, Jupiter's transformation from one sign to the other is considered very auspicious because all the gods and goddesses come down to earth. And in the Pushkara video, I talked about that Jupiter, when it transits from one sign to the other, is very good. Now, if you're born with Jupiter and Sandhi, that means that at that time it was a very spiritual time. Yet in the personal life, and especially on material things, you may feel a little bit unsettled and unsure what you want to do. And the sandhis are 2 types. One is that it's ending a sign, the other is it's coming into a new sign. So the ending is more mature, whereas coming into the new sign is more youthful, or it's just brand new into that sign. Personally, I feel when I look at the avasthas that have been given by Sage Parashar, the avastha of the ending of the odd signs, which is Mrita avastha, and the beginning of the even signs, that means that there's some aspect of non-action there, because Mrita means dead. So Mrita can be interpreted 2 ways. In yoga, we do the Shavasana, we consciously relax and calm down, because the planet, being in the state of transition, is thinking about what it wants to do. It's not as yet ready to take action, so that it is consciously being in a state of relaxation or a little break. So planets placed in those positions. So end of odd signs, and odd signs are Aries, Gemini, Leo, etc. And even signs are Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, etc. So that is a kind of a quality of taking a break and thinking about it. And then at the end of even signs and beginning of odd signs, those are Bala Avastha, so childhood state. So the planets are way more youthful and maybe more careless and more impulsive and in a rush to do things. So, they want to achieve things, and sometimes they can go into areas where other people are afraid to go, because how young people, they don't have any concept of danger or difficulty or patience. So if you have even Atmakaraka in those Bala Avasthas, you need to be conscious of. So remember the difference between the Sandhi and Gandanta. Gandanta can only be in 3 positions, and otherwise it is Sandhi. So leave your messages. Let me know how you've experienced the Sandhi planets. And don't forget to like as well as subscribe. Subscribing is very important, because then you get to know when, and press the bell button as well, because you get to know when I post, and I'm posting regularly as well. Thanks. Check out my website, komilla.com.